Welcome back to Here and There. I'm your host, Whitney Long, and today I'm here with Stephanie Brazil, the 501 Life editor. And today we're going to talk about their upcoming September issue. So their headliner cover story is with Loblolly Creamery.
Yes.
And things made in Arkansas locally. So tell us a little bit about this before I dive in.
Sure. So our theme for September is Made in the 501. So we're looking for companies and people and events that are happening in Central Arkansas. And we partnered with Loblolly Creamery. We were so excited when owner Sally Mingle said she would like to create a 501 Life magazine flavor. And so you are the first person to taste it. It is 501 Life cheese dip.
Yes.
It's very exciting. You know, cheese dip really originated in Central Arkansas. And so it's a savory ice cream with tortilla crunch. And we're going to see what Whitney thinks about it.
Okay. It's cheese dip.
It tastes like cheese dip.
It's cheese dip. I mean, if you were going to put cheese dip in an ice cream form,
it's that.
It's kind of spicy. It's good. I like it.
Good. And so we hope everybody will want to try our 501 Life cheese dip. We know it's different and unique, but that is our take as a magazine, to find things that are common to Central Arkansas and highlight what is interesting and unique about it. And you can buy it locally at Bell Urban Farm through September 15th.
Awesome.
And if taste buds demand it, it will continue through the end of September. You can also get it in Little Rock and Benton at the Loblolly scoop shops.
Okay. So, I feel like this would be a pregnant woman's dream. Like if she was craving cheese dip, wanted to add some pickles on it, I feel like it would be her dream come true.
It would be fun to serve if you had friends over, or to try with your family and see what they think.
Absolutely.
About it, because it's just fun and very different.
Yes.
And some of their most popular flavors are actually savories. So.
Yes. Well, it definitely takes someone creative to come up with the ice cream. And leading into our next topic, the Artist of the Month, which is super exciting. People love to learn about local art, and that we're doing the Art Walk in September 2nd. And so who is your Artist of the Month?
So we have a little different take on our Artist of the Month. It is the art of communication. And who better to talk about the art of communication than Craig O'Neill, who has been dubbed the voice of Arkansas. And so we all love his voice. We know Craig, but he's actually, his name is Randy Hankins.
Oh, wow.
I may have that wrong. But we all know him as Craig O'Neill. And he has been in the business of communicating for 50 years, starting out in radio, then moving to television. And we know him as Channel 11's anchor on that. But his real love now at this time in life, besides his wife, they have a long-term marriage, which is another part of communication, is reading road trip segments where he goes to schools and reads to elementary age kids. It's a really beautiful story.
Neat. That is great. Wow. Well, that will be such a special article to read. And then everybody, when September hits, we all start thinking about sports, football. So our local favorite, UCA Bears, and you've got a great cover story on that as well.
We do. We come at it with the take of Papa Bear, because head football coach Nathan Brown, he has more than 40 new players this year.
Wow.
And so I met he and his wife whenever he was speaking to the Kiwanis Club. And as he talked, I thought, this young man really has a heart for these kids. And he's raising his own family. They have 2 kids that are like 9 and 10 years old. And he's also raising a lot of college students.
Yes.
And so the story's really about how he blends some of the same principles that he has at home with what he's doing with his football team. And so it's a profile on Nathan Brown, his wife Jessica, and also some of the players.
That's exciting. Wow. And then you've got our Bologna story with the athlete there.
Yes, we have celebrating athletic excellence, and we want to review people in the area who were really incredible athletes. And I'm happy to say this month our article's about Bailey Sisson Eller, and in high school in Bologna, she compiled 17 varsity letters. She was a part of the 2007 softball team that won state. She was the captain of their 2009 basketball team that won state. And then what's really neat about that is she's only 5'2".
Wow.
And when you think about her being the captain of a basketball team that wins state, it really shows her leadership and her character. So she goes on to Arkansas State University and she thinks, I can't do all of these sports there. So she pares it down to cross country and track. And she has a stress injury in her leg that's a setback. And I think that that's really interesting and something that we can all relate to because life brings us all setbacks.
Mm-hmm.
But so our story goes on to tell how did she overcome that, and then they won regional championships.
Wow.
So it's a really neat story about Bailey Eller.
Yes, and staying strong during adversity, which leads us into our wonderful local surgeon at Conway Regional and great things that he's done there to help people.
You know, we got a call at the magazine from a lady who says, this surgeon saved my foot.
Wow.
Janet Knight of Greenbrier credits Dr. Jimmy Head, who's a surgeon at Conway Regional.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened is she was on the beach, and I know you love to go to the beach.
I do.
She's just walking on the beach, and the bone that kind of connects her foot to her leg, it fractures. And
Wow.
so fast forward 7 months, she's gone through excruciating pain. She's been told that because of the way her injury happened and the blood wasn't flowing to the bone, she may have to have her foot amputated. She's in her 50s.
Wow.
If not, they may have to fuse the bones so that she wouldn't be able to drive anymore. You know, there's no mobility there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Dr. Head would not settle for that, so he explored other options, and for the first time in Faulkner County, 3D printing was used, and he 3D printed a cobalt chrome replacement of that bone, put it in, and she says day one, the pain was gone. She leaves, or 3 weeks later, she's able to walk on it, move it around, everything. So, you know, he said in 5 years we may have to revisit this, but there will be options for you then. So she says, he saved my foot.
Wow.
It's a great story. Jamie Knight is just head over heels happy. Of course.
Yes, absolutely. Wow, what an incredible story. And thank you so much for sharing all of this. We're excited about this upcoming issue. You just covered great topics.
Oh, thank you. I mentioned just a couple other things. We have 100 things to do in Hot Springs before you die.
Okay.
There's a craft fair down there, too, that
Yes.
we talk about. There's a cat cafe opening in Conway where you can adopt cats and have some coffee. And just all kinds of neat things. So I hope people will pick it up.
Yes, that's exciting. And where can they pick it up?
They can pick it up in Conway, outside our office, at grocery stores all around Faulkner County, and restaurants. And, of course, you can always read it online at 501lifemag.com.
Awesome. Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you very much.